They don't know how to deal with that foreigner one-on-one.
They need Japanese involvement.
Right. They need somebody who actually controls that foreigner. It's like a lion. They are all interested in seeing the lion, but they need somebody who actually controls the lion.
And whenever I establish a company with you and just start explaining what is the company, I'm very proud of that. Okay, I'm feeling superiority against Japanese company, right? Because they're inferiority feeling. If foreigners go and join with me, right? Because this sort of thing never happened for Japanese company, right? Now it's Mary and Matthew will join with me, and whenever I'm going to meet with foreign companies. At this time, last week, I didn't know Matthew yet, and also Mary was busy, so I couldn't take her with me. But next month I try to do that, and I am very relaxed to make explanation for Japanese company because with me and overseas people, not Japanese. So this is the other approach I try to take. So many just why Shinosuke I'm listening to him. How to sell my job is not only content. Most important is not content.
Process.
How to do that. No, how to do that.
Right.
Approach.
Right.
Okay? I don't tell the name because it's recording. I don't tell the name, the famous person make a speech and YouTube access 5 million. This content is ridiculous. But she is famous. Not content. She is famous.
Right.
Everybody watching his speech.
Right.
So what?
Well, maybe they enjoy. It's just like when you are looking at SMAP, for example. Nobody is looking at SMAP because it's so brilliant, but they just enjoy looking at those guys and because
same as Shinosuke, she is very good speaker for 2 hours. 2 hours speaking all the way around. 3 stories. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And everybody laughing.
Right.
It's very important.
Right. So that's, he's very rare because I don't think there are many rakugo who make their own speech. There are not that many who can do that, who can actually make something that is funny, that is engaging, and that also has a message. That's very rare. That's very rare. But that should be everybody's objective.
Yeah, this his favor and half of his favorite person against him. It's ridiculous.
Really? Against him?
Yeah, half of those favor 60 and against 30. Incredible.
Why against?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's much better than not being, like, if you get 5 million people and 60% is against you, that means that you still have 2 million people who are in favor of you. Yeah. It's much better to be hated than to be ignored.
Yeah, this is my YouTube.
So it's just better to be hated than
I don't
than
want to read the comment,
Right.
terrible. Oh, what kind of old guy is talking about shit? Right? This is, I don't care. So, this is the way, what I'm talking about. But, getting understanding kind of ordinary world. What?
Ordinary world.
Ordinary world is, this is different from in the past, what I did in the past, okay? I wrote 26 books, but now I'm more changing. How to get more attractive to the customer. It's very difficult.
It is difficult.
But I never give up, still keep going.
But actually, this is something that you are teaching here, Uno-san. This is the 3rd step.
Presentation with me?
Present and persuade.
Persuade?
Yes.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that what you're talking about, what Kinosuke-san is doing, is perfect presentation skills, but also bringing home a message that really influences people. It's not, I mean, people can be very eloquent, creating a beautiful story. People are entertained, but when you ask them 2 years from now, what was the point of my speech? They don't know. But Kinosuke, people will, if he does a really good job, then it's not just the entertaining part of the story. What really resonates with people is the message. So that story should be completely, should be entertaining enough to be engaged, but what should remain and stick with people is your message.
Stick to him.
Right. So whenever they hear, like for example, like you have these stories, and Rakugo is good at that, but you have a repeating word, for example. But immediately, if people think about that word, they think about that message. That word becomes synonymous with your message. So whenever you throw that word, people will think, right.
I'll tell you, I want to listen his speech again. Same content.
Right. Right. And there are those speeches, right? So I Have a Dream speech is people listen to that over and over and over and over again. But also, like what I'm talking about, a good example is Yes We Can. Yes We Can. That's just 3 words, right? That symbolizes the hope and the conviction that people can overcome these difficulties if they just put their minds behind it and mobilize their energy to tackle all the problems ahead of them. So Yes We Can became a political slogan that really mobilized people. It's 3 words. And every speech he used this Yes We Can.
Same word, Shinosuke saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not different word, but same word.
Right.
That not many we don't need.
That is what I mean with presentation skills. Now, it's not like, okay, I'll go do that, but that is presentation skills. Influence people, being engaging enough, having enough technical skills, not using uhs and ahs, using good vocal variety, interesting story, well structured, easy to follow. But the point is, and this is where a lot of people miss out, is that they can create a beautiful story, but so what? There is no message. People do not run to do whatever you ask them to do after you've complete the speech. But that is the point. So to be persuasive, so that I think that is what you're looking for.
Hmm.
1.5 hours. I think you should break off the recording. And, I should get some coffee
Cool.
and